So why is it harder than anyone says to get over a breakup or a divorce? It is harder, isn't it? You can read a million tips, you can read all kinds of articles, you can do all the things they say, you can go to therapy, you can meditate, you can journal, you can do forgiveness, you can do all these things. You can even try to distract yourself with shopping or TV or sex or drugs or alcohol, but the pain is still there, isn't it? So you need something more. That's what I'm going to tell you about. The secret to getting over a breakup or a divorce is to realize that you have some ancient systems activated. You have the ancient system of fight, flight, freeze that is activated, and you're stuck in it. That's the problem. Well, that's the first problem. The first problem is that you don't know it. Now you know it. The second problem is that you're stuck in it. The third problem is that you don't know how to get out of it. And being in fight, flight, freeze gives you tunnel vision. Tunnel vision. It physically shuts down your vision. Your peripheral vision goes away. Metaphorically, it shuts down your mental peripheral vision. You're not open to new ideas or new possibilities. You're focused exactly on the threat. And you're either shutting down, feeling overwhelmed, scared, want to hide, can't face things, can't face your feelings, or you're in fight, so that was flight, or you're in fight, which is that you want to attack, you're resentful, you keep telling everybody how bad they were, what shouldn't have happened, or you're in analysis, you're up in your brain, trying to figure out what happened, what went wrong, if I'd done this or if they'd done that, it would have been okay, it could have worked, what if I'd said or done something different? You're totally in your head, you're not in your feelings at all, and that's where the pain lies. Okay, so you're stuck, all right? But the thing is that you can get out of fight, flight, freeze, but you can't talk yourself out of it. Robert Sapolsky, who's a neuroscientist at Stanford, said, a person can't be talked out of something they weren't talked into. And you weren't talked into the state you're in if you are stuck about getting over an ex. Okay, you weren't talked into it, and talk won't get you out of it. But there are things that will get you out of it. There's some new neuroscience that's been discovered called memory reconsolidation, and it actually is the steps to rewire your brain. And your brain is what generates the neurochemicals of feeling, of emotion. So if you can rewire your brain, you can change the chemicals of loss and fear and overwhelm and all those things, and anger, resentment, upset, the whole range. You can unwire the neurons that are generating those neurochemicals. I know that may sound weird, but it totally works. And the feelings change. They change right there, and they change from then on. It's a one-time thing. Okay, so you have to know that your pain is sourced in the patterns of thinking, which is embodied in your neural networks, and that you can get through the fight, flight, freeze, which is the stuck part, and then you can get to those feelings and you can unwire those, and when you do, you naturally return to wholeness and calm. That's what your system does. Just like a cut in your skin will try to heal itself if it can. Once you remove the barriers to healing, which is being stuck in fight, flight, freeze, once you remove those barriers, you will move toward calm and wholeness. The blood returns to your frontal cortex. Your cell tissue and repair starts up again, because fight, flight, freeze shuts down all these other things. It shuts down your body systems, shuts down your brain. The blood leaves your frontal cortex to go to your big muscles for fighting or running away. Shuts down your digestion, shuts down your immune system, shuts down your cell repair and nourishment systems, your tissue repair systems, shuts down your reproductive system. So your body is living on scraps while you're prepared to kill something or be killed, or to try to avoid being killed at any moment from any direction. Okay? So you go from that state to wholeness, to calm, to center, to aware, to all your systems working. That's what happens. And then you become a new version of yourself, because you've gone through this experience and you've not only survived, you're now thriving, you've gained the wisdom of doing it. So what I want you to do is, in the link below, this is a series of 10 videos. So I want you to sign up for that if you haven't already. And in the description below, there is a link where you can get my guide to Are You Really Over Your Ex? How to find out for sure, how to know. And it will tell you exactly actually how much. Now, it can go into things in much more depth than I can do here. So I really recommend that you do that. And so you can find out if you really are over your ex, or if you're in denial, or how much you're over them. It actually gives you a number, which is pretty accurate because it's based on your own internal sense of things. It's not something I made up. Okay. So sign up for that at the link below and get these 10 videos. There's going to be one every day. And I will walk you through the steps of understanding how to get over your ex.